Yesterday, we had a laugh at Jen Psaki's expense. Jen Psaki is John Kerry's spokeswoman over at the State Department. She was asked a technical question that was really a question about Hillary Clinton. What was her response? Could you cite something good that happened in an audit of the State Department at a time when Hillary Clinton was Secretary of State? Jen Psaki, she fumbled. She didn't have a good answer. But yesterday, she had a do-over.
And I wanted to just highlight, as an example of how effective this process was during the first term, what some of the examples of how we're implementing it are.
I don't think there's too much to say about this, but that's like cleanup on aisle 4, right? You don't get it right on one day, get it right the next?
Yeah, and doing it with some humor, too. She was having a little fun with it there. I mean, it just shows you how crazy the appetite is now for anything having to do with Hillary Clinton from supporters or detractors. And ultimately, you know, her record at the State Department, the narrative in some ways is going to be defined by the book that she has coming out next month, and also not by the internal review processes that this question was about, but the Asia pivot, Iran, Syria, the Russia reset.
And to some extent, I think a lot of the criticism, Republicans have certainly been seizing on this, trying to find every instance of Hillary's supporters or Clinton herself not being able to identify what she's done in the State Department. But I'm not sure most Americans could identify what any Secretary of State has done. And this is what's more interesting to me, is just how, this isn't any bold point here, how she's going to manage you know, her relationship with the administration if she decides to run, because foreign policy is, at the end of the day, dictated by the White House, and how she answers for that over the next few years is going to be the intriguing.
We'll see some of that in the book that comes out in June.